So sometimes what people do for treatment actually ends up hindering their immune system and actually solving the problem. So optimally, you take supplements and you take binders and you take things that help your immune system do the job that it's trying to do of getting rid of the toxins and or pathogens that are contributing to the symptoms themselves. All right. And how do you do that? Like there's no one path. Unfortunately, there's no one generic protocol that works for everyone. You have to take into account the person's starting point, their lifestyle, where they are in their life journey, where they live, their emotions, their relationships. And because all of these things are interconnected, they're all going to help determine which organs are most affected and how the immune system's responding, and will help determine how we help to marshal all of the person's resources to get rid of the problem. So if somebody's interested in doing this in a really comprehensive way, then there's no one better than my partner, Hakim Shabazz Ahmed at mygotodoc.com/Hakim, Hakim. Check him out if you really want a kind of a permanent solution. It's not going to be easy. It's actually usually going to be very, very difficult. And sometimes it's the most challenging thing somebody's ever done. It can take hours every day to complete his protocols, but they will solve not only the problem that you see, but the problem that you don't see, the problem that will shorten your lifespan and your health span, even if it doesn't pop up for decades. But the problem, most people alive nowadays in the West they're headed for a fall in the future, and they have a serious problem. They have a serious toxic and pathogen load in their bodies that's just not visible yet. And it continues to build, and eventually it will catch up with them, and they will have symptoms and disease. And, so anyway, I think his protocols are helpful preventative medicine, the most helpful preventative medicine there is, because they deal with those problems and get rid of them. And the greatest benefit will usually be apparent further along the road towards the end of somebody's life, when they're not going to end up as sick as everyone around them. They're not going to age as quickly, and they'll have a longer health span, essentially.